Hi, everyone. Yeah, welcome to join us. I'm Caitlin. I'm the AI product lead at BuyPlus. And welcome to the BuyPlus live streamings and at present. Now that you know that enterprise visual content creation is facing the dual challenge of high quality demand and high effective output. And how to break through this challenge and through these creative bottlenecks and maintain a competitive advantage. We are very happy to introduce Seedream 4.5. And recently, BuyPlus has launched Seedream 4.5 and creative solutions to address this pain point. Okay, so let me introduce you Seedream 4.5 and why does this model stands out from the competition and brings you the next generation image generation solutions. Okay, so this is a simple introduction of Seedream 4.5 with four important updates. As you can see that this model is sharper and more consistent and more controllable and also more production smart. It has a very strong subject consistency across different reference images, so you can create highly consistent portrait editing images and also your product posters. And then this model is super smart. So it has an improved prompt engineering where it can listen to the prompts and understand the prompt more accurately. And it also has spatial awareness and logical inference. That means it understands the physical world, not only in a 2D aspects, but also understands the physics and the real world dynamics. I can give you more example in the following slides. And then this model is quite fast and commercially ready with 4K resolutions output. So it's perfect for you to do content creations, e-commerce, and advertisings. Yeah, and not but last but not least is this is very affordable. So it is only 4 cents per image. So and with despite of resolutions, that means you get up to 4K resolutions with only 4 cents per image. And here is a video of this Seedream 4.5 models and all the visuals created with Seedream 4.5. Yeah, so it's a great model with a lot of wonderful visual being able to produce. So for those who are familiar with Gen AI models, you must know this leaderboards, right? So it is also available on Arena leaderboard and LM Arena leaderboard. So you can check out the leaderboards. For artificial analysis leaderboard, you will see Seedream 4.5 model already on the second place in the image editing leaderboard, just right after the Nano Banana Pro. And it is better than the Seedream 4.0, like one place higher, and also the Nano Banana. Yeah. In LM arenas, you can also see Seedream 4.5 available. And in the image editing leaderboard, it is currently number 3. Yeah. So, and a lot of the clients or the users are familiar with Seedream 4.0s, and it already has a lot of great outputs and creative works coming up from 4.0s. And so here are some of the key enhancements that we would like to highlight to you for the upgrades of these models. So I think the first of all is the consistency and also the refined details. Yeah, and a lot of the use cases will be heavily relies on these characteristics. That means when we upload a portrait or when we upload a product image, we want the reference image details to be retained precisely. So this is available in this model, and you can see a lot of improvements for 4.5 on these aspects compared to the previous versions. And it is and it allows you to create, for example, group photos where I uploaded three persons image, and they are very different characteristically, and the generated result looks very much like themselves. And the other improvements is under text rendering. So this is a very important point for commercializations and like e-commerce or creative designs or advertisements and marketings. So we would like to have sharper and clearer small text and more refined facial details. Even with very precise lightings, tones, and these are also quite important for the e-commerce posters and the styled designs. Yeah, and here I put three images. The first is about generating product posters, which is basically I just upload an image of this products, and it's gonna generate a poster based on this image, and with some accurate text being rendered on the image. So it can be multiple language, for example, English or Japanese or Chinese. And so even for the smaller text, right, the accuracy of the rendering are much higher right now, although it's not 100% accurate, but it's reaching to a state where it is very usable in the commercial scenarios. And the second example is about generating a clean and functional infographic instruction card for Cashmallow Care Guide. So in this prompt, right, I asked it to generate dual language, English and then Chinese at the bottom. So it's able to generate it quite clearly and accurately, and the text is pretty small. And the third example is about the accuracy of generating faces and rendered face details. For example, I asked the model to create a look where the person is wearing a different makeup, and I provided a reference image of this makeup, and it can retain the user's person's face while applying the makeup on top of it. Okay. The third key enhancement is on the aesthetics and spatial precisions. So, so generally speaking, the aesthetics taste of this model has been improved, and has had its own understanding of the lightings or the structure of the pictures, and also the colors and the saturations and so on. So it gives you a more aesthetics feelings. And it's gonna understand the products and the person's realistic proportions to the real world more accurately. So, for example, the demo here, I provided three input images: the user's face, which is the model, and also the bag I want to display, as well as a environment which is in front of a cafe shop. So I want the model to generate a model showcasing this bag and sitting in front of this cafe. You can see that first of all, the model looks like the one that I provided, and the second is the bag is quite the proportion of the bag is making sense to the environment and also to relate it to the users, right? So it's not too big or too small, and it's making sense to the real world. And also the background is also accurate with some requirements being shown, like lightings and also the environment settings. Yeah, so I think this is pretty okay, like posters for me to use and in my product introduction decks or in my website to showcase this bag. Okay. Yeah. And not last but not least is this prompt control and word knowledge. So it's not just an image generation model that will just listen to the users' requirements, and it also gives you a lot of knowledge expansions. For example, I can ask the model to generate a recipe for me, right? But I didn't really tell the model what are the recipes and how to cook this dish. But the model is able to break it down into steps and expanded the knowledge with the based on my requirements. So it can come out with more detailed and comprehensive pictures. And this is very useful in working and scenarios. For example, you want to do PowerPoint slides and want to create this comprehensive infographics. So this is the feature that will be needed, which is this logical understanding and also the word knowledge backup. Yeah. And the first example about this sofa, right, where I provided a reference image of the sofa and a new styles of this new room and environment, and also a specific layout. And the model is able to understand what is the exact layout that I'm asking in the reference image, and transform the the sofa in the reference image and extract it and put inside the layout and the environment that I requested. So it's like it's gonna understand the reference image in very detailed and comprehensive ways. Yeah. So with all this improvements and enhancements, Seedream 4.5 is all set for a more expensive and real world applications. So for example, e-commerce, advertisement, film productions, and content creations, even like cartoon, gaming, and other type of design and creative scenarios. Yeah. Coming back to the topic about affordabilities, right? This model is 4 cents per image, so it's quite affordable, and with the 4K resolution supported. Yeah, as I mentioned. Okay, and so what makes this model different from the rest of the image generation models on the market? So here are some of my understandings, and I would like to share with you. So the first one is the multi-reference support, and this model can support up to 15 input and output images add up together, right? So that means you can generate up to 15 images, or if it's text to image generation, or if it's 14 images, if it's image to image generations. Yeah, it's quite a lot of images where you can do batch generations as well. It gives you a lot of variations of different possibilities. Yeah. The and it is very good at stylizations. And I have provided an example here where I uploaded 3 persons portraits, and they're very different in styles. I mean, the original, they're also characteristically different. And I have asked the model to reference to this specific image, and created the visuals into this style. And the model is able to come out with the group image and accurately transform it into the desired style. So that's how mm, strong it is in the stylizations field. So you can also ask the model to generate the visuals into clay or 3D pixel styles, or impressionist painting styles or comic styles, right? So just provide some of the keywords in your prompts, and the model is able to understand and create those type of styles easily. And you can use it as a upscaler as well. For example, you upload the image and upgrade it to higher resolutions. Yeah. And this is an example of the batch generation, where you can use it to do the story-driven image. So you can create a batch of images with a different type of information. So, for example, here is a story, is a batch of images that is showcasing a fighting scenes movie of these two characters were provided, right? And I can, of course, describe the narratives in these stories, and the model is able to understand and come up with all the stories accurately. Yeah, this is another example about batch generations where I upload this poster and I want to change it to a different layout. So I can use these features to instantly visualize the possibilities of different layout without spending time to go through each of it. So I can have a quick view of the different type of designs. And so it's better, it's easier for the designers to make decisions on what type of layout is the best choice. So this is a showcase of the combined generation and advanced editing all in one model. Yeah. Okay, so having showed so many examples that we created internally, so I would like also to show some of the examples of the demos that is created by the users. So these are some of the examples I personally I like it and I found it on X, and you can see that how global users are using it in different creatives and ideas. It is very like surprising, and a lot of these ideas are brilliant. So I put here. So for example, I can come out with a close-up cinematic and portrait of a young woman in this environment, right? And I think you can imagine Seedream 4.5 as like a great tool, a great assistant to help you to express your own ideas, right? So for me, everyone has different understanding of beauties. So it also varies per regions. So it is very important that we give these models to the mass users so they can unleash their potentials and creativities with this model. Yeah. And here I also see this example that someone use an old photo and do some mock-up on the photos and asked the Seedream 4.5 to transform this old photo into a um, reference image and cinematic views, and then eventually use it for generating a video. So it is like a magic comes true where you can really transform a photo that is taken long time ago and really see it becoming a movie. And it is highly similar with all the details and the environment. So it's a very inspirational use case. Yeah. And here we also shared some of the case studies that we've seen from our clients, and we work with different enterprise clients from different industries. And here are some of the cases that we have seen success. So, for example, the content creation platforms, and they're using Seedream 4.5 to encrypt their users with stronger tools to do image creations. And we have advertising and marketing, e-commerce and FMCG brands using it, and also the AI applications, for example, our AI search and AI assistant and AI companions, enterprise clients, and also the design and creative agencies, media companies, and gaming and animation companies. Yeah, and also our partners in the AI infrastructure space. Yeah. Here are some of the examples and showcases of the work created in different industries. So just putting here and giving you some examples of how does it work in content creation platforms. Yeah. Okay. And advertising and marketing. These are more examples. So for example, you can use the product's image and also the model image and generate product displays and product detail images. So these are also needed assets for the e-commerce and marketing clients. And there is another examples about AI try on the shoes, and I can use the models Photoshop and apply the new shoes and use it to generate accurate and very usable assets to promote this new shoe. And more AI try-on examples are shown here. So I think what we are trying to say is that the model is getting stronger and stronger, where it can overcome a lot of the challenges that we have previously seen. For example, how accurately we can retain the details of the clothes, the dress, and also how good we are going to fit this dress into the user's body, and does it make sense and does it look like holistic to these users, and sometimes we're bothered with like whether the dress will change the shape of the body shape of the users. So we have tried out various scenarios and use cases, and here are some of the examples. And I have seen great progress in these areas, and I think it is already reaching a state. It is quite usable, and it is also making a lot of a commercial sense, and it is also becoming a tool that is very scalable solutions. And these are more examples about AI assistant and AI companions, right? You can use it to generate the characters, or you use it to better engage with your users. So when the AI assistant reply to the audience, to the users, right, it's not only in the text format, but also in the image and even video format. Yeah. And we are also getting some of the attractions in short drama industry. So here is a example and mock-up. So we can generate like virtual characters with Seedream 4.5, and we can come out with different plots and also the stories, and then because of the accuracy and also the capability of this model is increasing. So it's able to unlock a lot of the new use cases, and is able to handle difficult scenarios. For example, multiple persons appearing in the same image and with different perspectives and the locations, right? So the model is able to handle it accurately, and also to the perspectives and also the proportions of the person versus the environment is also more acceptable and realistic. So making it very usable solutions for short dramas and the media's industries. Yeah. Okay, here are just more examples about the media and film gaming industries. Yeah. Okay, that's all for the sharings for the PowerPoint slides. Next, I would like to showcase how it really works on our platform. Okay, let me share my, hold on, it's still, sorry, it's still, let me come up from this step. No, I still need to share the, can you see it? Okay. So I would like to do a quick demo of Seedream 4.5 on our Buy Plus model platform. Yeah. Okay, so this is the homepage for Seedream 4.5. It gives you a quick glance of all the important documentations that you need to get for this product. So like API integration guide, and we have a playground, and also the API integration, the console docs. Yeah. So you also get links to our pricings and our Discord platforms and our prop vouchers. Yeah. Okay. Then let's go to the playground. Okay, so I have logged in to the Moda Playground. So for those who are logging the first time, so you will need to create a Buy Plus account, and then you can get 200 times of the free trials for the image generation. Yeah, okay. Here I have run two examples. It is already provided like Seedream 4.5 selected. So what I need to do is I just need to type in my prompts and also upload the reference image. Okay, here I run a sample for you. Okay, for example, uh, okay, so I have uploaded this car, and my requirements here is to generate an ultimate product exploded view that is highly visually impactful and rich in technical details, and this showcasing the structures of this car after being fully disassembled. Yeah, and I have provided a lot more details here. Okay, here I go. So it will, okay, yeah, it will take some time to generate this image. Yeah. Okay, so I have run this previously. So this is what I get after I run this prompt. So I can see that I have got a car and exploded view and super detailed with a lot of explanations about different the components. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. I have also get this. Yeah, because I generated different proportions. So this one is like a smaller. Yeah. Okay. Okay. So this is how easy you're gonna use it. So it's very easy to navigate on the playground. Okay. At the same time, what you can do is you can go to the Buy Plus Moda platform. So this is the platform where you can see Seedream 4.5 and also create your API and the instance. And the integration guide is here. Yeah, this is the integration guide. Okay. Yeah, that's all for my part. So next, I would like to welcome our visual designer, Eric Ching. So he's gonna bring you through more examples of Seedream 4.5. And Eric, please take the floor.
Thank you, Kathleen, for the amazing talk. Hello, everyone. My name is Eric, and I'm a visual designer at Byte Plus. And I'm really excited to walk you through how you can use Seedream 4.5 in your creative process as a designer. So, before we begin, let's take a look at this collage. There are different styles, different industries, and different use cases. And everything you see here was created in minutes using just simple prompts. And that's how powerful Seedream can be. So, in today's session, we will cover why AI matters in visual creation, how Seedream fits into the creative workflow. I will also share some three major design use cases. And last but not least, practical prompting tips you can start using immediately. By the end of this session, I hope you can feel confident using Seedream to support your daily creative task. I would say the biggest shift is definitely speed. What used to take days of illustrating, creating design mockups can now be done in minutes. When designers can generate concepts instantly, they can explore more ideas, we can iterate faster, and we can also make better creative decisions. So, I will be focusing on three main creative scenarios here. First, we'll have e commerce, and then we'll move on to branding. And last but not least, we will have advertising. And let's take a step back and look at a typical design process. So in discovery, traditionally it would take 1 to 3 days. There's lots of visual research, there's sketches and mood boards. With AI, it can actually be compressed to maybe just 1 to 3 hours. And in the execution stage, normally maybe it will take 3 to 7 days, from refining visuals, illustrating, producing variations, and AI can reduce that to 1 to 2 days. And in the delivery stage, adapting designs for multiple sizes and platforms might take usually 1 to 2 days. With AI, this can drop to a few hours. I think this time saving thing is where designers will see the biggest value. So where does Seedream actually fit into our workflow? In discovery, it helps with mood boards and conceptual sketches. In execution, it generates key visuals, product shots, and design variations. In delivery, you can instantly adapt content into social posts, banners, or landing pages. You can think of AI as a powerful assistant in each design stage. Now, let's take a look at some design use cases. In e-commerce, visuals are everything. So Seedream can actually help generate product hero shots, lifestyle photos, clean catalog images, and even seasonal festive shots, all without needing a studio. This is very useful for marketplace assets such as TikTok Shops, Shopify, Rakuten, and more. Now, let us try to recreate maybe this skincare lifestyle photo for our skincare product. So, I have a demo here. In the Byte Plus Wonder Art playground, let's use the three images to create our photo. We have the skincare product, we have the model, and the environment, right? And then we can then type out our prompt, make sure that it's descriptive. I will cover more on prompting at the later stage. Yeah, then you select your resolution, your format, and proceed to generate. Once it's done, you can straight away download the photo. Yeah. Okay. So as you can see, in just minutes, Seedream can generate a very high quality key visual that is ready for marketing. One key upgrade in our 4.5 model is definitely sharper text rendering. Even small labels on the skincare are very clear and readable. Let's move on to branding. Seedream can also help with style explorations, color palettes, and mockups. This is great for early stage brand development for or quick client presentations. So let's say you have this beautifully designed logo for a hotel brand that you have been working on. And then you have your client comes back with, oh, on second thought, I actually like this option better as the logo mark has better synergy with the name. Can I see how it looks on application? And by the way, I need this by tonight if it's possible. So, as a creative myself, we often get this kind of last minute changes and it really can be frustrating. So let's see how we can actually generate those applications very quickly without rebuilding everything from scratch. So, in the playground again, let's use the two images. We have the new logo as well as the application of our original collaterals with the old logo. And then what we want to do is to replace the logo on all four images of the design mockup from the first image and then replace it with the logo from the second image. Yeah. And then we can proceed to generate. Yeah. And that is how simple as it shows. So as you can see, this can easily be done in less than 3 minutes. No more manually going into your Photoshop or Illustrator to update, which can be quite time consuming. And last but not least, for advertising, Seedream can help us with conceptual storyboarding, high impact artwork, and even event poster design. It's especially useful when you need to explore multiple ideas quickly. Let's take a look at a storyboard use case. This example uses the skincare single input image to generate a full storyboard showing how a video advertisement for a skincare product can be done. And of course, marketeers usually will need assets for many different aspect ratios. So we can easily adapt our same skincare ad into different platform like Instagram stories, LinkedIn, and Facebook, all through just simple prompting. And this is how easy it is to do ad adaptation with Seedream. And yeah, I know some of you might be excited to go try it immediately, seeing what Seedream is capable of. But writing prompts can also be intimidating at first without knowing what to write. So let's talk about how we can write better prompts. In general, a strong prompt clearly describes the subject, the environment, the visual style, and the visual style. Keep it simple, descriptive, and direct. So here is an example on how adding clarity can prevent issues like incorrect scales in a lifestyle product image that we generated before. Take note on the first image, the skincare appears too big because our skincare in the input image occupies the whole space. This actually may give the AI the wrong idea that the product is huge. And then in the second image, we leave some spaces around the skincare and mention that it's small, it fits in the model's hand, in the prompt. And yeah, so definitely think the general rule is to be specific about the product size, the camera angle you want in your output image, and where the model should be placed, and then you should be good to go. And here are three simple principles for writing prompts. Describe your shot clearly. Is it a macro lens or wide angle shot? Describe the style and usage of the image. For example, this anime style artwork is for a phone wallpaper. And lastly, be precise with your text and how it should be placed and style. These small adjustments make a big difference in the output quality. And that is all for my session. I hope this helped you get a clearer picture of what Seedream 4.5 can do and how you can use it in your creative workflow. I really encourage you to try creating something after this session. Now, let's take a look if there's any questions from our online audience regarding our sessions.
Okay, I have seen some of the questions coming in. So the first question is how to access it in India. Okay, so Modak platform is available in India, and you can go to the Modak consoles. Okay, let me share the link with you. And you can create a page account, and then you will be able to generate the image. Yeah. Show whether you can see it. But this is the link to Seedream 4.5. And the second question is any specific access for some of us creative communities? Okay, so for the first time users, right, when you generate an account on Buy Plus, you can enjoy the 200 free credits. So there are 200 free credits in the playground, and you can try it out. And there is also another 200 AP credits for the APIs. When you integrate with the API, you can test it out. Yeah, and then if you want to have more credits, or if you have a specific use cases, you can also leave your contact on Buy Plus page. There is a contact us page, so you can leave your contact, and our account team will reach out to you. Okay, the third question is for Eric. So,
Yeah.
can you please?
Yes, we will have a recording of our sessions that you can view in the Byte Plus website. Yeah, so you can refer the slides again if you need to see more of the content.
And fourth question is any specific access or special access or complementary trials for the film directors like myself. So yeah, great to hear your interest. And could you also leave your contact so we can discuss more in details? And the fifth question, like what parameters I need for use to set 9 to 16 size? Okay, so if you go to our integration guide, you will be able to see these parameters on the resolutions and also the sizing of the output image, where you can set to be aspect ratio of 9 to 16 with requested width and height pixel values. Yeah, so it's available in the integration guide. Okay, let me also share the integration guide here. Yeah, it's also available on the model platforms. Okay, the next one is there potential to work with startups? Yeah, we have a lot of startups working with us, like they are using Seedream 4.5, and we are happy to discuss more. Yeah, please also leave your contact. And what is the advantage the Seedream have over Nano Banana Pro? Yeah, this is a very good question. So Nano Banana Pro is till now the very strong models on the market, and is very strong in the in the text renderings and also the coming out with infographics with a lot of details and knowledge backup with Gemini 3. So for Seedream 4.5, in a lot of the aspects, it is on par with Nano Bananas. For example, stylizations and multi-image fusions, being able to understand, we have a very consistent IDs of across the users and also the products. So the consistency is as high as the Nano Banana Pro. So you can try it out. And also the stylizations is also quite strong. And not to mention about the pricing difference, right? Nano Banana Pro is about 6 times to 12 times more expensive than by like the Seedream 4.5. So which makes Seedream 4.5 a very high ROI and cost-effective solutions for a lot of the use cases. And if you are comparing Seedream 4.5 with Nano Banana 1, which is the non-pro version, right? You will see that it's generally like exceeding and having a lot of the great output. So I highly recommend you to try out Seedream 4.5 if you are already a user of Nano Banana. Okay, the next question is where can we use it? Yeah, it's available on the Model Arc platforms. Let me also share the platforms locations. Okay, yeah, so this is the URL that you can get to the Model Arc console, and you can create an instance and activate the models so you can integrate with the APIs quickly. Yeah, it's pretty easy to use. And do we have free trials? Yes, you have 200 free trials when you integrate with the API, when you create an account, and that is for testing purpose. And on a stack of paper is a glass. If I want to replace the glass with another glass that is taller, any tips to make the glass accurate size? Let me see. Got it. I think for this example, right? Because the for this prompt, you have a stack of paper and a glass of water, and you didn't. I mean, the model is difficult for the model to understand the relatively proportion between the stack of paper and the glass of waters. That's why it's maybe confusing for the models to generate accurate sizings. So the tips is to when you provide the reference image, right, try to have the third reference object where it can easier for the models to capture the relatively size of the two images, the two objects. So if you have any specific prompts or the back cases that you want us to look into, you can also create a ticket or reach out to us, and we'll be able to reply. Yeah, so we can look at the exact prompt, and we have a designer teams internally, and we'll be able to optimize it and come back with a more accurate answer. Okay, can you show me a case of how to make a poster for a commercial SaaS product? Yeah, I think Eric has just shown an example of making a poster, but it's not really a poster, it's more for a skincare product display, right? Do you have any examples on poster creations?
I think the poster creation will be similar to like how we create like commercial SaaS products, because those will have a lot of infographics and some charts, right? And Seedream 4.5, I think definitely can create these. I think because I think in one of my examples, skincare example, it can actually retains the text, the labels very clearly, right? So I would say if you want to create a poster from scratch, you can refer to that video by the prompting tips slide, where you address the subject matter first, like what kind of environment or things you want to create in the posters. And if there's like a lot of infographics you want to reference, you can put it in the reference image for Seedream to refer. And just be descriptive about the styling and all. Then I think you can try it out to see how the posters will be generated. Yeah, just try it in the our Byte Plus model out playground. Then maybe follow some of the prompting tips, and I think you should be fine.
Yes. I I can run some simple examples if we have time. Let me see. Okay, let's see whether we have more questions. Okay, if no, we can quickly run through it. Okay, let me find a good example. So okay. Okay, it may not be the perfect example, but let me see whether this is considered poster examples. Yeah. Hold on. Okay, let me share my screen. So if you go to the website, right, and try in the playground, and here I can upload a image. Let's see. Not this one. Okay. Okay, is this? Okay, this is one. Yeah, for example, this is a photo of a bag, right? And I can see, for example, I can see turn a casual taking photo into a white background image, a white background product poster. And let me see whether can just get the, yeah. So let's generate posters with this casually taken photo. Yeah, so I'm choosing 4K, so it's taking a bit longer. Okay. This is one, yeah, okay. This is one example. Okay, because I did say it's a white background poster, right? Maybe I can add a bit more text, like uh, with a title, uh, product title, and so on. Yeah, so and so on. So I think these are how you can use it to create product posters. But I think that maybe you can provide more information on the sizings and also the relevant other details of this product. Okay, hope this answer your question. Okay, if no more questions, then that's end for the sessions. Oh, one last point. Seedream tends to always render with a higher contrast than other model. Is there a reason for this? Higher contract. Yeah, I think we need to see the more detailed examples. Um, yeah, because sometimes higher contrasts are perceived as aesthetics, but it depends, right? If you would like to generate a image that is with a lower contrast, you can also make this as a requirement in the prompt. So you will also be able to control the stylizations of this image. Yeah, I think that's the general suggestions. But if you would like us to look into certain cases, yeah, do reach out to us. Okay, if it's no more questions, then that's the end of the session. Yeah, thanks for joining us, and thank you. Bye bye.
Thank you for tuning in. Bye bye.